Story time. About 13 years ago, I was in love with this band. Everything about the records, everything about the songs, the vocal delivery was captured so perfectly. And so I started looking at all the liner notes on the website because I didn't have physical CDs. I'm not that old. This story's not that. But I went and found out who had produced it and found for like 3 or 4 straight albums it was the same person. And so I got this crazy hair. I was like, well, I'm just going to email their office and tell them how much I love the work. And I was busy writing stuff for a new album. And I had this crazy idea in the back. What if I could get this person to record my next album? And so send an email, didn't think anything about it. And the next morning I wake up to an email guy, hey, listen to the record, would love to hear from you. And I was like, there's no way the actual person, the actual producer did this. It must be, an intern listening and, wanting to respond, being kind. And there was just a phone number. And so I was like, well, I'll give it a ring. I gave the phone number a ring, and on the second ring, somebody picks up and goes, hello? I was like, hi, this is Carl. I'm looking for Rick. Not thinking in a million years I would talk to the actual producer. And he's like, oh, Carl, I really loved your record. Because the email I'd send links to my music. And I was just gobsmacked. My jaw hit the floor, and I was like, what is happening? And for the next half an hour, this kind human is telling me about how much they loved the record they listened to, and I was telling them how much their production had influenced me and the music they'd helped make, put out the role. And then he said the craziest thing, well, I'd love to talk about your next project. Why didn't you come visit me at the studio? So I quickly covered up the phone. My wife is sitting next to me, and I said, hey, babe, I might need to max out a credit card to get on a plane. I don't even know where this guy is. It might be LA or New York or wherever. And she goes, go for it. Again, incredible wife. And I said, yeah, I'd love to meet you. And he's like, okay, great. This is my address just outside of Atlanta. And it happened to be 30 minutes away from where we were. And that was the beginning of my collaboration and friendship with Rick Beato. And the lesson from this is ask, dream big, try things. Because it may not have worked out. This may be one of 100 other stories where it's like, oh, nothing really came of that. But it's worth the one story when something does.